Oh, there's a good. That's a red. That's a good one too. That's a good one. That was bigger. What's up, everybody? It's your boy the Hunter Fisher. Welcome back to another epi banger video. Today we're doing a little solo send skis out here in the inshore area that I've been doing pretty well on. Hoping to do a little bit of a different technique here today. We're gonna be doing some inshore with the BFS again today. So I've already done this once before on the channel, but that was with my more light BFS gear, my Daiwa Alphas Air TW, but now I'm gonna be testing the Corrado BFS, and we're gonna find out today if it can handle some saltwater red fishing. So hopefully we can get on some few fish today. But I got the Casking inshore rod and my Dobbins plus Corrado BFS combo all geared up today. I'm solo, so I'm gonna be pretty much cautious with what I'm going to be doing as far as fishing goes, what I get into, stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure I am safe, because whenever you're out here in a place like this refuge that I'm at right now, you got to be careful with how you essentially go about this area, because there's gators, especially here in Florida, where they'll just sneak up on you and you never really know. Granted, I'm not really worried about that. I'm not scared, to be honest, because I don't know, I've been doing the woods thing for like my whole life. So, but I will say another thing is if you guys can carry a firearm while fishing, it's just safer overall, especially if you know your firearm safety. I always suggest everyone know their firearm safety and stay safe while out on the water, because it might be a decision of life or death. So that's a little advice if you're going out fishing alone like I am today. But hopefully I can get on a red or two. I actually literally did not bring a fillet knife. I've only brought a cooler with no ice or anything in it, so hopefully that's good luck. And what I'll hopefully catch, at least to keep a red, I'm hoping to catch another red or two like we did the other day. But to be honest, I can't exactly read what the conditions will be today, so I'm just winging it for the most part. So hopefully we can get on them more than I'm hoping or expecting today. I'm expecting nothing. I always expect nothing, so I'm surprised when there's something. But I also want to say shout out to Bass Dash for these waders. I'm using them today because they're only the long pants I have right now that are clean for me to wear in this high grass and stuff like that. So shout out to them for sending these waders. They're very useful, and I definitely will be using them more in some water here soon. So that's enough talk for today. I'm tired of talking. I'm gonna get on the water and hopefully we can get on a few fish. I'll see you guys at the next fish. Guys, a little wake just happened right there. Just a little quick tip. If you're looking for redfish, that's probably the best place to start when you see those little tiny head wakes or something moving away. It's usually a good hint or a good idea that you should be around this area when you're looking for redfish. Well guys, leader knot popped off and I backlashed like crazy, so I might retire for the BFS setup until I start catching or getting bites today, because honestly I don't want to waste time on anything like this right now. It's just not feasible for me. I only have limited time to fish, so we're gonna fish. We're not gonna play around with combos that aren't working. So we are gonna go, like what happened essentially is my leader knot popped off. So quick pro tip, make sure you check your leader knot, not when you're tying it. Check it when you get out on the water. Make sure it's okay before you even start casting, because you can prevent things like this. Like my lure's all the way in those marshlands over there. I don't even know where it's at. So make sure you check things like that before you even like move away from like even before you cast. Don't do anything, check your leader knots. Safety advice. All right, let's go catch some fish. Guys, there's an absolutely massive gator right across from me right now. If I had a fish and I noticed him after catching the fish, that would have not been good. He's a big old boy, oh my gosh. All right, we're getting a little desperate right now, and we are procuring our Ned rigs right now. Literally procuring Ned rigs. But honestly, in a little bit here, I actually might tie on a popping cork, because I'm seeing a lot of like just fish hitting on suspended bait versus I swear, but I'm seeing like some weird fish in the water, like weird fish flashing. I don't know what they are though. But I might try a popping cork here soon, just because it might be a better option. But I'm seeing some fish flash in the water, and I don't really know what they are. I don't think they're mullet. because I have an idea what mullet look like. So I've actually caught one here. They look like reds and trout, like high key. So I'm just being patient and letting my lure sink. I might throw in a paddle tail to try that out too. But I don't know what these fish are right now. Nothing for sure yet. Oh my God, what is that? Yeah, but there's like a lot of stuff in the water. Like, it looks like junk, really. It doesn't even look like oysters or anything. Oh my gosh, what was that? But yeah, I'm trying to figure it out right now. Haven't gotten on a bite or anything yet, but just trying to test my luck right now. That was something. Oh, there we go. Let's go. First spread of the day. Let's go. I had to go slow. Let's go, guys. First red of the day. Gotta get him a measurement. Oh, that's a pretty red right there. Let's go. First red of the day, baby. Let's hurry up and get this fish measured and released. I just want to measure them because I kind of want to keep one today, or at least try to keep one. I'm testing it out on the GoMexis scale, GoMexis measurement board today, but we are going to see how long this bad boy is. He is so cold. Oh my gosh, he is cold. 18 inches on the button. Alright guys, get a measurement. He's drumming on me. Buddy, calm down. And he's gone. I couldn't release him how I wanted to, but he's gone, and he's obviously swimming because he's not floating. So let's go. One fish, finally one fish. It's been a freaking doozy of a day. I'm just glad to catch one. Oh, there's a red. Oh gosh. He hit me on the bottom. He hit me on the bottom. I was trying to take a picture on my phone and it did not go well. Little baby red. There we go. So, boom, lures out of his mouth. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Bye-bye. Hope your slime didn't. Where did my lure go? I done lost my lure. Oh no. I gotta find my lure, guys. I should check my line. I'm glad he did not break on the bring in. Hold up, guys. I had to find that lure. I lost my lure. But we broke off. So what we're gonna do now is I'm actually gonna throw these fish a curveball. So you see, we're in brackish water. So my inference is they've heard of, you know, something called mule fishing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some mule fishing jig heads. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But we're gonna take some mule fishing jig heads, and we're gonna give them the 3-2-1 combo of using the mule little donkey tails and the mule jig heads. If you guys haven't heard of mule, see, I'm not associated with mule, but I am a good friend of Ethan's. I love what Ethan does. He makes his own products. They are completely original, and his stuff works. To be honest, it's a great multi-species lure, and these little, you know, buoyant, durable, soft plastics are to die for, especially when they look perfectly like what I think these fish are feeding on. It's the same color as the Ned rig I was using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use something that's I think 0.0073 of an ounce off of the Ned rig weight I was using, because honestly that was my only Z-Man Ned rig head. So hopefully this will work just fine. By the way guys, it's extremely windy and cold right now, so my nose is a little sniffly, so I don't have Rona. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to tie on this lure, and hopefully the redfish don't care what water this lure is meant for. I was using a freshwater lure presentation anyways. We are going to tie this bad boy on and hopefully get on some more fish. Some more fish. All right. We're going to do a little bit of an improved uni knot, I believe this is called. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to give you guys a little explanation why I use this knot versus other knots, it is windy. My bad, guys. Reason why I use this knot versus other knots is because when I'm using mono or anything that's like nylon base filaments, like fluoro or something like that, I'm going to use this knot because I use the stretch of the knot to tighten it versus the strength of the line to tighten it. Unlike the Palomar. Palomar uses the strength of the line to tighten itself on to the lure. So, and the reason why you don't want to do that with these lines is because if you decrease diameter, you're decreasing strength. And you want to get as much strength as you can from these types of lines, because you never know how much strength you really have. I don't trust nylon lines most of the time. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm sniffing like crazy. Let's put a little scent on here, just to be sure that we catch the fish. Because these fish are being finicky because it's cold. This thing is not all the way on, so first let's do that. But these fish are being finicky because it's cold, and honestly they need all the more reason to bite. So we're gonna put a little bit of Procure right next to the hook and give them the good old bamboozling so they don't know what to do with themselves, you know. So let's do this. Let's try this out and see how this goes. So guys, I tried taking a minute to untangle my BFS reel because I thought it'd be really cool to do on camera, like just catch some saltwater BFS fish with the Corrado, but that thing literally, it's so exploded. I'm gonna have to replace all the line on it. It kind of sucks. So, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I might be able to salvage some line, might not. I'm honestly not too worried about it right now. I tried giving it time to untangle it so I could try to catch a couple of fish on it for you guys to show like that it can catch these fish as well as my spinning combo, but I was stupid and I exploded it because the braking system is honestly a little finicky at best on the Shimano reels. I mean, I kind of don't really know if I exactly am a fan of the Corrado BFS at the moment. It's had that finicky oh, there's a fish. Oh, that's a red. I was talking about the BFS reel. It had this big old blue tail. Oh my gosh. Look at that tail. I saw that tail in there. Okay, chill out, bud. I'm gonna need you to chill. Alrighty, guys. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Look at that tail. That tail is beautiful. God, it's such a pretty fish, guys. Guys, I just caught this little red while being patient. I was actually talking about the Corrado BFS. That perfect hook set from the Mule Jig. Oh my God. It's actually kind of crazy. But I definitely am going to come out here and try BFS fishing more often again with that setup. It's just, I was stupid and exploded. It was kind of my fault anyways. I'm not going to blame it on the reel. My best not to blame it on the reel. But it is what it is. I think it was partially the reel's fault, in all honesty, because the braking system is just finicky. It's like really in between is what I would call it. So, but let's not talk about that anymore. Let's go catch some redfish. I'm catching redfish. I need to catch one more legal one so I can eat tonight. Makes it sound like I'm poor. Getting to it. Is that a bigger one? Is that a trout? That's a trout. That's a big old trout. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a good trout, dude. Oh my gosh. Let me measure that bad boy. All right, guys. Let me get him off the hook and back in the water. I'm trying to delay the amount of time I have him out of the water, though, because these guys, I mean, things with trout, guys, you got to be really careful. These guys are in limited numbers nowadays, and you got to be careful in handling sea trout specifically, because with all trout species, they all have some type of slime. Guys, I think I'm gonna try this little area right here because I keep seeing fish go nuts. I just didn't want to leave my gear alone. Did I have my pliers on me? Actually, no, I did grab my pliers, but if I catch a fish big enough, I'll go run back over there and measure it. But I kind of want to see if there's anything sitting. Yeah, there's plenty of fish sitting out here. I'm just gonna cast on them a couple of times real quick because they're going nuts. But so far, a pretty good day, guys. Let's go. Backwater exploring again, as usual. Always seems to be producing right now. So what we're doing, letting it sit on the bottom, being patient, and that's how we're catching these fish. Patience. Really, that's just definition of fishing in general. Oh, there's a fish. That's a red. Actually, that might be a flounder. No way. That's a red. That's a red. That's a good one too. That's the biggest one of the day. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Biggest redfish of the day, guys. Or biggest fish in general of the day. Let's go. That's a good one. A little double spot. That's a pretty one. Holy crap. But I kind of feel like there's probably more where that came from. So I honestly might skip to the next one and keep the next one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I have more. I think there's plenty of fish where this is coming from. We're gonna let him go as close away from the rocks as I can. There we go. Try to be careful, but you can only do so much, you know. So we are going to get back in the water. Dude, just donkey tails catching some fish, dude. Let's go. Shout out to Ethan from Mule Fishing, guys. If you guys haven't already checked it out, look at that. Kind of bent out a little bit. That's okay though, because that was a big redfish. That was probably a 20 if I had to take a guess. So hopefully let's get on some more, see if we can get another keeper. But I kind of just don't feel like walking a fish back, but I feel like I could walk back to my truck and get it back. Oh, that's whatever that was is bigger. That's not bigger. I just kind of pulled the rod out of my hand. Redfish. That's another one by it, guys. Another redfish, guys. It's an absolute sleigh fest out here. I love how I came out here alone. This is probably the first solo send in like a hot minute for me to actually produce like this well. Like I haven't had a good solo send in like probably a good while. But solo sends have just not produced for me as much as they should have lately. But hey, I guess it was just all saving up for today. You never know. But solo sends are paying off for sure today. It's been a good video so far. That's another one. Another pup red. I mean, this is a pup red splay fest right now. All these guys aren't legal, but they're counting. I'm probably gonna lose count of how many fish I'm catching. But these fish are just extremely pretty fish, and I'm having a lot of fun catching them. I really want to keep one. It's just I'm gonna have to walk all the way back Oh, he hit his head on the rocks. That was not fun for him. He hit himself. It was not my fault, okay, guys? Don't cancel me, okay? But I really wish I could keep one. I didn't bring my cooler to the spot, but I have it in my truck, so I'm like thinking I could probably put it in, probably carry it all the way back, but I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out soon enough. That's a trout. Man, I wonder if that's a trout. I wonder if that's a trout. Buddy, calm down. I promise you're gonna be okay. I ain't gonna eat you. I don't want you. Little paper mouth. Okay, minimal slime loss. We should be good. Let's go. All right, guys, that's it for our little inshore send today. I want to say thank you again for watching the video. I want to say thanks again for Bass Stash and these waders, and also I want to say a little outro thing for Carl's Bait and Tackle. If you guys haven't already heard of Carl's Bait and Tackle, do you even subscribe to me? If you don't, make sure you subscribe. And then second of all, go check out Carl's Bait and Tackle. Right now, if you use code HunterFish10, you will get $10 off your orders of 25 or more. But more importantly, right now it's Cyber Week. So Cyber Week will end, I believe, December 5th is the exact date. I don't know for sure, but if you guys want to use tons of different Ned baits, which the Ned bait I'm trying next out here is going to be the Sakoshi bug from 10,000 Fish. If you guys are going to check that out, it's actually, I believe, like somewhere around 50% off almost right now. And that is a awesome little Ned bait. It's extremely durable, just like those donkey tails I was using today. And I want to say they have some awesome stuff on Carl's Bait and Tackle. I mean, discounts, you're getting jackhammers for 12 bucks. I mean, where have you heard of that? Jackhammers for 12 bucks. Go check them out. If you can do me a favor, use that code, or right now you can use code SAVE20 and get yourself 20% off of whatever you're paying, whatever you're buying already. And if you sign up for a first-year membership, make sure you tell them I sent you. And it always means a lot to me when you click the links down in my description. It always helps me out, always helps me get closer to making this full-time, help gaining, you know, a little extra money on the side to do more of this. But I think for December, you guys are in for a treat. I think I'm going to be putting out videos as much as I can, more than I've been putting out lately. So expect 1 to 2 a week minimum. I mean minimum with a hard M. I want to make sure you guys are having a great holiday season and staying blessed out there. Christmas season brings some of the best time of fishing, some of the best time of gift giving, some of the best time with your family. If you guys have it at home, make sure you kiss them, hug them, and tell them you love them. I want to say thank you again for watching today's video, and remember, fish fair me.